So when Neverwet first came out, people got all excited. Could we use this on glass like Rain-X? And then they found out it didn't work because it got all like hazy and nasty and stuff. It took Rustoleum quite a while to get it together, come out with a product specifically for glass, the Neverwet Rain Repellent. I saw it at SEMA back in November of 2015. Waited. Then all of a sudden, I saw it show up at a local Lowe's. So I thought, man, I gotta go out and get some. Went out, picked up a few bottles, brought it home, put it to the test. And it all starts out with a thorough cleaning. So whatever surface you're gonna apply this on, you wanna give it a real thorough cleaning. And in this test, I used 3M glass cleaner. Give it a real good cleaning. Then you give the bottle of Neverwet a serious shake. But before you do it, put on gloves. You don't want to use the stuff without gloves because it's nasty. Then you spray the Neverwet onto a clean paper towel and apply it. In this test, I'm only applying it on half of the window of the Explorer because we want to see how it compares to the other surface. We want to see how that water runs off. So you spray it on the paper towel, give it a good application, make sure you're real thorough, and then you need to let it dry. They say 5 minutes. Let's get a closer look at it. You can see the Neverwet is applied on the right hand side. Now after you've let it go for 5 minutes, you want to come back, use a new clean paper towel and buff it off thoroughly. And you still want to keep your gloves on for this. I would recommend keeping your gloves on for the entire procedure. And it takes a while because after you buff it off the first time, you've got to reapply it. That's right. It takes 2 applications before you're done. So you clean the window first, you apply the first layer of Neverwet, you let it dry for 5 minutes, you buff it, then you come back and apply a second layer. Same deal on this second application. Give it a nice thorough covering. Make sure you've got all the spots. Then let it dry for another 5 minutes. Come back and buff it one more time.
Give this a buff. A little hazy. Kind of has an oily sheen to it. And now, the moment of truth. Okay. Huh. Not very convincing. Hopefully that's not hitting the lens. You can see how this is slow and fast. Don't mind the boxes falling over in the garage. I don't know. Is that worth it to you? This is 2 weeks later.
And now it's time to try it on Slambo, everybody's favorite test mule. So I tried it again just on half of the glass. We are doing the passenger side, not the driver's side. And after I get done with the windshield, I'm going to go back and do the rear glass the same way. See what kind of result we get. So there you go. It's the first test of Rustoleum's Neverwet for glass. I'm not convinced this is a product that I would buy a second time, but I'm going to give it some time. We will let it roll out over the coming weeks. I will shoot more video. We'll see how it holds up. And I really want to shoot some video of how it works from the driver's seat. Unfortunately, it's been pretty dry and I haven't had the chance to shoot any in-car video so that you can see what it looks like with rain rolling off the windshield. And I know that's really important. That is the litmus test. That's what we all want to see. So I'll come back and do a second video with this down the road. I've got to wait for the opportunity to get some real rain on the windshield. And what I'll probably do is reapply on Slambo because it's been a couple of weeks since I applied it the first time. So when I know it's going to rain and I've got time to set everything up, I'll reapply on the passenger side and go out and shoot some rain footage for you. So look for the second part of this down the road at some point, and go check out the MPGomatic channel if you've never checked it out before. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit the like button if you dig this. Hopefully you do. And I want to bring you lots more product reviews. I love doing product reviews, not just car reviews, but the stuff that we use every day to keep our cars looking good and running good. Get you down the road.